Hey everyone, how are we? Happy Friday, happy weekend. I may be a little light on mods today. Um, I see Suzanne's there, so it's cool. Um, I'll help out myself. I'm good, pussycat. I'm good. Benoni was the first in the house. Yay, alive, and I'm still awake for it so far. Yeah, I'm on early tonight. I've had a busy week, to be honest. And I'm picking up a mate from the airport later, but I've got a few hours spare. Yeah, prickly pear. Hey, Carol. Hey, Jelly Bear. Charlie Matong. I think you were here last time. Hey, Brian. Hey, Token. Pussycat. Hey, Darzan. Oh, cool. Nice one, Jelly. This week has felt like it was never going to end. Well, it flew by for me. I tell you what else has flown by is this year. The seasons have just skipped by so quickly, right? Prickly Pear says, Rabid, what do you think about Merv's response to the lawsuit? Yeah, well, I'm going to show that in a bit. You can probably guess what I think about it. Julia agrees. Yeah, unfortunately, guys, I think the way it works is the older and older you get, unfortunately, the quicker time seems to progress. And when you think about it, it kind of makes sense, right? Because when you're younger, you know how summer holidays felt like they lasted forever. A year in school felt like an age. Well, when you're younger, say a few months of a summer holiday, it's quite a high percentage of the entire life you've led up to that point. It's a higher percentage, so it makes sense that it seems subjectively like a longer period of time. Time is a thief. I like that phrase. Yes, time is a thief. The bittersweetness of life, indeed. Yes, I'm not going to be able to be on insanely long right now, but I will be free later on, so who knows, I might come on for a part two. We'll see how it goes. Hey Jennifer, Bluebird, time waits for no man. It does not. We have to say no man or woman these days, though. Well, there's probably more categories these days, right? We don't want the snowflakes and politically correct police to throw tomatoes at us. So what's happened this week? I shall try and ascend through my general apathy. You like how I say your name, Jennifer? You're a sucker for the accent. Yeah, I think obviously because most people are not from the UK or Scotland over on this place, then I guess it stands out a bit, right? Prickly Pear says the entire experience is crazy. Born, you know nothing and do nothing. Go to school to get knowledge, work your life. Most of us really having jobs to grow old and soon forget all of their life. It's sad. Well, it's bittersweet, I like to say. I think life does also sprinkle some pretty incredible moments for us all, I think. So we have to have the lows to allow for the highs. But just, God, it feels like we're talking about a Pink Floyd album. I guess one of the keys, this is sounding dangerously too close to pretentiously philosophical, but I guess the key is to realize how utterly unlikely your existence is, how precious life is, and even with the knowledge of how quickly it goes, to remember to make the most of it. Tell your loved ones you love them, because you never know if you're going to be here tomorrow or if they will. And ride the lows. And Artisan likes how I say her name too. You want to go to the UK and get some of our fabulous yarn. Yeah, we're famous for our wool and stuff, I think. Especially Wales. There's a lot of sheep in Wales. And up here in Scotland, to be fair. Indeed, Bluebird. Bluebird is just laying down the wisdom here today. And the years teach much that the days never knew. Jolly Bear says, if each of us had one tip of how to survive life, what would we say? Mine would be, do your very best to maintain or try to save a sense of humour even in the darkest of moments. Hear, hear. Prickly Pear, be known for something. Got morals, stick to them. Love, show people love. Sadness, no happiness without it. Indeed. And for any creative people that are out there, and I'm the worst at this, I'm the kind of person that wants to know how to do everything and wants to learn about everything. But I think what's a good idea is to pick a few passions and learn or attempt. You may never achieve it, but attempt to become the best at whatever it is you choose as you can be, rather than trying to be great at everything. Even Merb can't achieve that. Even Merb. Hey, Natasha. Um, Suzanne gives some good wisdom. Never fart in a steamy shower. It's getting deep, prickly, right? Well, fear not, fear not. Um, I'm gonna, I'm gonna show you guys MRB's response to Heather's lawsuit in a bit. Who wants to see that? There's a yarn festival in Edinburgh? Wow. Suzanne says it's a killer to fart in a steamy shower. Knowledge is power, and share it with others. Those that deserve it. Oh, don't worry, everyone spells place names over here wrong. Prickly has a lot to say. Let's play it. Oh, have you not been feeling well, Natasha? Hope you're on the mend. I've missed so much this week. Well, actually, before I play this, hey Larry. So before I play this, there's someone called Simcast who put out a video um, saying that, well, I've not heard it, but I've been told basically she is saying that Rabid knew all along about BAM, I think is the point that was being made. Um, Now, this is only going to take a sentence really to respond to, but and bear in mind, I've never spoken to Simcast ever. I've never seen her in my chat. I've never um, communicated with her in any other chat. I don't think. I was in her chat. I left a comment in her under her video months ago, one time, for something to do with a point she was trying to make about Cheryl. Why is that name familiar? Um, I think I've only really been aware of her vaguely over the last few months, but I think she comes from the truth community. I think she may have been um, friends, I guess, to some extent with BAM for a while, but no longer. Um, yeah, you will, Tom, yeah. Yeah, so this is just vaguely irritating, to be honest, because I don't know if she's listened to the lives that I did when I spoke about this. All I can advise her to do is to go back and listen, um, because unless I'm lying and Simcast is a mind reader, then she's just not paid attention, because I have openly stated that I just have to own the fact that I did know that BAM was certainly controversial. And I certainly knew when I started speaking to her and supporting her argument against the rechecks that she had said some pretty dicey things in the past. I kind of thought I'd made that point obvious. I'm just owning that, right? And as I said, it was very hard for me to do the lives I did because I still wish the best for BAM. And anything I have said on here, I would say to BAM. But what I certainly didn't know is that she was still saying certain things. I'm not gonna judge someone's past words and hold it against them forever. But when you find out that certain things haven't changed and it's happened recently, that becomes a problem if you feel a certain way about it. And I was genuinely taken aback at what I heard. And I felt like I had to say it because it would be disingenuous for me not to. So that's all that needs to be said about that. I invite her to listen back and then she might understand, or she'll just have to be happy with the fact that she's basically saying she's a mind reader. Because that's what she's saying. I'm either lying or I'm not. Yeah, I don't really know much about her Simcast. After I left that comment, and because a few friends of mine were also leaving comments, I found out that she has a habit of not allowing comments under her videos, and even at times responding to comments people leave without allowing the comments to be shown. Now, just in general, to me, that's a bit of a red flag. That's incredibly weak, but whatever. Jelly Bear, her channel name is Simcast. Now, the other element to this is, I guess, everyone looks for content, and obviously BAM was a topic, so she's going to talk about that. So you got to add that into the equation of why she made that video. But then apparently she made a video before that distancing herself as much as possible from BAM. So it's a bit rich, really. So I hope that clears that up for anyone that's interested. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Laureen. I hope I'm saying that right. But just while I'm in the mood, I I keep getting sent screenshots of what Lark is saying. Lark over in BBTs. Hey, Lisa. Who's aware of Larky? Badass Lark. I think she changed her name to Cassandra and then changed it back to Lark. I don't know. But oh, sometimes you gotta throw crumbs at the bears, Natasha. Yeah, Lark seems to constantly wanna say how terrible I am. Lark, I think you look up to BBT a little too much. I don't know if you're trying to impress her or what the hell's going on. And for some reason, you seem to think you're really badass. Well, months ago we seen your videos, Lark, so don't make me play it, please. 'Cause that would be that'd be fun. But seeing as you are so badass, then come on over and I might be able to dissuade you from some of your apparent confusion. If you if you like, if you're around, if you're awake, if you're still badass. Well, I don't know if you're as badass as Lark is, Pussycat. Um, she's seen things in her town apparently that are pretty badass, so I guess she thinks BBT's badass, and that makes her badass. She keeps warning Natasha that she doesn't want to rumble with her. You're all warned. Hey, Robin. She's certainly seen things, yeah. Hey, Lore. Michelle. Someone asked for the name of the band. It's the Charlatans that I played, Rosebud. And the song is called Can't Even Be Bothered. Maybe Bagas. Hey, Robin. Yeah, I think the Lark was she not in Merb's community for a long time? Well, come on over, Lark. BBT would be so proud of you. Hey, Sheila. Yeah. Yeah, that caused a bit of that caused a few problems, didn't it? Hey, Cheevar. Maybe she is seeing hallucinations. Alright, speaking about all things MRB, while we wait for Lark to not arrive. It would help if I got this off the screen. Alright, so everyone knows Hell to the No, Heather, uh, has the lawsuit, right? Over being continually copyright struck without following through. Everyone knows this is MRB's strategy to, either get information or cause problems, intimidate. Hey, St. Elmo's. You can't? Hold on, I'll put the name in the chat, Rosebud. You definitely be able to find them on YouTube. So it's the Charlatans can't even be bothered. I should really start leaving the links under the video description. Does anyone read video descriptions out of interest? I know I don't too much, but I do always put the song name in the description. Yeah, so Merb responded to this because How to Know publicised this when she went live for the first time about a week ago. Yeah, they're a huge band in the UK for sure, especially in the 90s, early 90s. Fantastic. So Merb has been biding her time, and this was her response yesterday, I think it was. So let's hear her lip smack her way through her smugness here for a few minutes, guys.
How's everybody doing? Let's see, I'm in the right live. Let me get to YouTube. Okay, so if you guys go to if you've already gone to the community post, through there you'll see a link to our GoFundMe legal fund. You will also, in that update on the top, you'll have a link to see what we're talking about.
And just notice how many times she'll use the we or us. This is a lawsuit against her, right?
That the reason we're raising more funds because we were not, okay, I can't even say we were served because we were not served. There's no affidavit of service because it didn't happen. You cannot put something in a federal mailbox, and it's a mailbox we don't even use. So something was found there by happenstance, probably days and days after it was left. And the address for that mailbox is not even right. I'm not even going to go into it because the lawyers are taking care of that stuff. But anyway, let's put it this way. There's something online, and so the channel is suing us for striking our videos, issuing a DMCA takedown. And so we now have to defend that in federal court in New York, which, as I've been interviewing lawyers before I settled today and retained a wonderful pit bull of an attorney that's just what we need, and we're thrilled.
A pit bull of an attorney. Be afraid, Heather. Be very, very afraid. It's not that she was struggling, finding it impossible to find an attorney, but yeah. Now we have a 25,000 retainer for a pit bull attorney.
Have interviewed with several lawyers over the last probably 2 weeks. And it's the same thing. We're talking a $25,000 retainer. Some cases it was $30,000. $25,000 will be exhausted the first week and a half of court. And I want you to all know that this lawsuit was not initiated by us at all.
And your point is, we all know that.
And we have to respond to it. If we don't, we can lose by default. We're not willing to do that because this person is suing me for $100,000, which, well, again, I'll leave that to the lawyers. Anyway, that's why we're raising money. If this person has demanded a jury trial, should this proceed to jury trial, the amount of legal fees will be over $200,000. Again, we did not initiate this.
Oh my God. As much as that? She's only responding, guys. It's not her fault. It's not her fault that Heather's got all this coming to her. Oh dear. Hey, Carrie. Oh, her smugness. It makes your stomach churn. What the hell is going on, Lisa? um, well, Heather is suing Merv for continually using the copyright system, I guess. We is Merv and Jimmy. Yeah, I wonder who's the lesser character in that partnership.
But nevertheless, we need to raise funds, and we are on a time constraint. So we have retained our attorney today. We are confident and ready to defend this. So
All this we language is hilarious. This is a culmination of what you've had coming to you, Merv. You, not your community, you.
we're going to have a flash sale. We decided to have a flash sale. All proceeds of
Yep, guys, so she has her 6 billionth flash sale to raise some funds for her GoFundMe. And yeah, I'll just plant that 200,000 in there, just to spur you along a little, guys. Get your wallets out.
everything sold will go to the legal fund. Shipping, that will go to ship the item, but the sale of the item will go to the legal fund. And we hope that you will support us in this. So, without further ado, let me say please stay on live chat. And what was I going to say? Make sure you're on live chat. And if you're brand new and would like to participate in the sale, the instructions are pinned on the top. And I thank everybody for participating, whether you're a seller, buyer, or just even a viewer. And like I said, our GoFundMe is up there. You could donate directly to the GoFundMe. You can share the GoFundMe, and we'll take all the prayers you have. Okay?
Yeah, you're not getting many prayers.
This is the holiday season, and let's get started. Let's get this party started. All right, who's ready?
I am.
You are, okay.
All right, so that's it. So rather than share out MRB's GoFundMe, guys, here's Heather's. She has a buy me a coffee. I just took this from her channel. She doesn't know I'm doing this, but that's the link to that for her. I'm sure she won't mind me putting it in there. Heather deserves your support, guys. And let's collectively, I guess if we're going to pray, let's pray for Merv's failure in this. Because I sure am. Despite us being potential romantic partners, you know, we're all aware of that chemistry Merv and I have. But I'm putting that aside here, on principle. Hope you don't mind. I don't know, St. Elmo's. I couldn't bear to watch anymore. Did she sell much? Or did her people sell much? I was watching Hell to the Know earlier, and they were showing some lady trying to sell something who apparently has gone through a hard time, and they were communicating what a hard time they'd been going through. I think they had a lot of expense recently. Was it Adventures with Beth? And she was communicating this on the live. She was struggling to sell something that she had put together, that she had made, I think. It was actually pretty, it was pretty jarring actually hearing her. She sounded incredibly down. And then Mer comes on at some point. She puts herself on screen anyway. I don't know if how long it was between this, but Mer come up and she didn't say a word about this. Nothing. She was looking for $25 for something. Was that a wreath? Yeah. The money was going to Mer, was it? No. See, Prickly Pear, this was prior to this, though. This wasn't for this GoFundMe. So I'm sure she was just selling for herself because she was talking about struggling to have food for her family. And there wasn't a single word from Merb. Merb, the benefactor of all. Merb, the sainted helper. Nothing. Oh, really, Tom? You sure? Because this, I'm sure they were showing this from a time prior to when they did this GoFundMe, but I could be wrong. Because I just seen this on Hell to the Nose. Heather and Ivy Lynn were referring to it. But yeah, the proceeds from the flash sale that she had here of the clip I just showed obviously went to Merb's GoFundMe, apart from shipping. The earlier one as well. Okay, Tom. Well, if that's the case, then my point is mute, I guess. So I'll just need to swallow that one. Right, Lisa, the best community on YouTube. Hey, Ghost. Cheever, I wonder if all the future sales are going to be for the legal fund as well. Well, my God, with the amount of fees that she is expecting. Pussycat says no, it was the night before the legal fund. I think we can all agree MRB isn't actually a greedy person. For sure. Make it make sense. Pay 100 grand plead guilty or pay 2 to 300 grand to fight it. Wow, she's that confident, Prickly Pear. St. Elmo's. No one in that chat made her scream obscenities to Natasha. No one told her or felt joy after she lost her temper on Heather, Nana Patty, Moo of Two, and on and on. I'd be disappearing real quick. Yeah, I had that feeling as well in Artisan. You know, she said herself in her chat, MRB, the chat that was exposed, that she couldn't get an attorney and didn't think she was going to get an attorney. So is the retainer that high because the attorney is not really super excited about taking this, even though they will only have limited information at this point. But they have to do their due diligence, right? Or they would be out of business quick. Yeah, why is Merb's brother not on this? Yeah, she did. Yeah, she threatened Heather's son's career. Yeah, yeah. Just one of her many intimidation tactics. Token, if they converted Merb's brain to gas, an ant could not mow the center of a Cheerio. Oh God, Cheever, L. Yeah, L's a ride or die. Prickly Pear, she will be asked to pay hell to the nose lawyer fees, court fees, then the payment for the lawsuit. So yeah, it's going to add up fast. You're right, yeah, there's no proof she has a lawyer at this point, no. Carrie says maybe she's concerned, or maybe the attorney's concerned about his reputation, so doesn't want to get involved. Yeah, a lot of people have said that. Suzanne says, yes, Lisa, I know this side would have no issue helping out. Prickly Pear, this will happen quick. The appeals could take years. Natasha says, Elle looks like she's been rode to death. St. Elmo's. Her brother is an attorney. Surely one of his paralegals could type up what's needed. Oh, but she hasn't been nice to him. Yeah, Prickly Pear. The brother's a tax lawyer. The sight of Merb and all her ramblers beside her. Wow. They could hire a bus for the trip. Take along Maria, who's a star witness. Merb on the stand, speaking through Maria. Yeah, maybe not, Natasha. Elle's tired. There's a panel link, Lark, in case you missed it earlier. I'm super excited to hear you confront me. Who was the police officer in Merbs? Do you mean during the SWAT? St. Elmo's, if I was Heather, I'd take it all the way. I think she will. Isn't Natasha suing as well? Yeah, Natasha has a class action, right? Natasha? So yeah, I think there's a few people there involved in that. Cheever says, I always wondered why Merv's brother wasn't helping her out. Yeah, well, we can guess at the reasons. Hey.
It's easier for me to come up here and try to talk than type it out. Oh,
Your voice, you got a cold, have you?
I don't know. Yeah, I've got the crud. The kids have shared their germs. I don't feel that bad today. It's just my voice. The more I talk, the worse it gets. But
yeah.
Anyhow, it's easier to try to explain it than type it. But it's not a class action per se. But she has been served 17 times with
really?
paperwork.
Wow.
By those of us who are doing this. We have 2 more steps that we're going through. I'm working on the second step now. My attorney's made a plan for me to move forward, and I know what I have to do to get there. So, Lori.
Cool. So it's in motion.
Yeah. You saw what she did to that poor old
with the wreath that she was trying to sell. So there was a bit of confusion earlier. Some people thought that during that particular sale that money was going to Merb, but
no, that was the night before.
That's what I thought, that was the previous night.
Yeah, Beth's was the night before. So just a little update about that. I went to Beth's channel and left a comment and told her that I would pay $100 for the wreath. I can't stand to think of anybody going without food. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. That I would be happy for her to come on my channel and sell her wreaths because there were a lot of people that were interested. Well, I got no response. I emailed and I posted on her community post. Several of my community members also went to her channel, and she has her PayPal listed.
Right.
So they sent money to her to help out. She refunded it.
I just knew you were going to say that there. I just knew it. God.
I don't feel bad for her anymore. I felt bad for her last night. But because like I said, my intentions were sincere.
Mm-hmm.
And I said that repeatedly, that I didn't care what community she was from. I didn't care if she stayed with Merb. I don't care about any of that. I heard somebody who was very hurt, who sounded defeated, and I wanted to help her. That's it. Human being to human being. And for her to ignore me completely and then to
To
refund,
actually refund the other guys?
I know of at least 3 people that she did it to, that she refunded.
And I'm presuming she did that because she knew that they were from your community, right?
Well, on one of them, and I don't know about the other 2, but one of them sent me the screenshot of what she said to them. And let me find it. Well, Miss Margie, knitting artisan, the Christmas fund for the single moms is great. And then we're also doing members of my community who are going to be alone on Christmas.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Doesn't this, just while you look for that, doesn't this just tell you something though? How, because clearly she was dead in need, right?
Well,
Definitely.
she wasn't rude, but
Yeah.
she said, "I want to thank you for your kindness, but I didn't earn this money, so I am refunding it in full." Now, I don't know if that's what she told all of them
Mm-hmm.
or if it was different for each one, but that's what she said to this particular person. And, the fact remains that, and this person responded to them and said, "Look, this was a gift."
Yeah. Well, so it was a respectful response, okay? And
It
I would
was.
imagine it would be respectful in the other cases as well. But she's obviously, it's obviously not just because, she wasn't literally selling the item in those cases. It was obviously more, you would imagine, more to do with the fact that she has such loyalty to the other
Well,
community, right?
I can 100% see how she would be torn,
Yeah.
but for somebody to treat you that way,
Mm.
and I'm telling you, Merb's tone, I was so pissed off. This woman literally sounded broken
Yeah.
and quit the live. And
Oh,
Merb
did
comes
she?
on talking about some bullshit, and then under her breath, like as an afterthought, says, "Feel better." Like she's got diarrhea.
It amazes me that people can't see that, over there. And I'm sure some of them do, but I think sometimes it takes a bit of time for the penny to drop, you know what I mean? Um,
Well, that's just like that white angel. What the hell is she still doing?
yeah, I heard when I was catching up on Hell to the Nose earlier, I heard someone saying that apparently it's still going on, and that is it Christiane?
Mm-hmm.
That she's saying that she's definitely got the items and is still pursuing this whole that she's gonna sue her.
Well, then I thought this was hilarious, but apparently 2 nights ago, when Christiane was up there on panel and she panned over and showed them a stack of purses, and they wanted her to show them and ask her how much they were. And she said, "Oh, I'm not selling them here. I'm selling them on my channel for my purse sale. Aren't y'all coming?"
Oh dear.
Wonder why she's not going to sell her purses and give Merb the money.
Yeah, I mean, I think most of us can see potential problems with those two.
Amen. Oh no, I was so aggravated about that whole situation last night. Just her tone of voice. Feel better.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just not a concern to her, is it? You know? She doesn't know she's being without care or selfish. It just doesn't occur to her. She doesn't know. Like, people that are that selfish don't know they're selfish.
Well, I thought it was interesting how she kept saying, "We did not initiate this."
Yeah. It's pretty hard to initiate a lawsuit against you, isn't it?
Well, she
You
kept
know?
saying that because it's December. And she knows that if she keeps reiterating that, it is going to make her look like the victim who's done nothing wrong. The poor, beleaguered YouTuber who's always harassed and bullied.
Yeah, she is the quintessential professional victim, without a doubt. She is good at it. I have to hand it to her. Cool Cheever.
By Cheever. Yeah, I don't know. She had me so mad last night. I was fuming.
Merb is just like the only child friend you may have had who had to have everything her way. Yeah, I've always seen her that way. I think she's had her own way so consistently in her life that she doesn't know it. It's just, that's just the natural order of things in her world, in Merb world. Hey, Tiny Trays.
Somebody just sent me a video of Christiane and White Angel. Hang on, let me watch this real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. Merb is just like Nellie Olson on Little House on the Prairie. I'm trying to decide how to pronounce your name. Is it Fardra Midnight? It's like Merv's reaction when she opens her so-called Happy Mail. Her voice is flat as a pancake. Oh, thanks. It could be a bar of gold and she would sound deflated. She's selling puppies now, is she? She is selling puppies. She's a dog breeder now. What? Now she has a puppy mill? churning out puppies to sell. So has anyone seen any other happenings this week that I might have missed? Anything drama related? And I did say on my last live, I'm gonna get back into true crime. I promise it's coming, guys. I am, as I've said many times, I go through phases when it comes to true crime. And I'm just naturally now getting back into a phase of true crime.
Jesus.
So, are you able to show this? No?
If I could figure out how. Oh my,
Is it worth watching?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, are you on your laptop or your phone?
I'm on my phone, but I'm getting up to my laptop.
Okay.
Hang on.
I guess the current topic is true crime in a way, yeah. Nana Sue says, I can't see Merb as an animal person. No, she's not. Hey, Lola.
Look at my email.
Oh my God, shut up. I don't want to hear you.
I sent you an email.
I'm trying to download it. And
she got
why
that
is
box
it
today.
doing this?
There's proof of delivery.
Shut up.
Well, we're getting a preview.
I know, right?
Her voice is something else, isn't it?
Something else, all right. And here I am sounding like a bullfrog.
You need some lemon and honey tea, I think.
Come
Right,
on.
Margie?
I swear I'm going to throw this thing somewhere one day.
Is the squirrel still alive? Does anyone know? She had to have that because someone else had one, then made Jimmy take care of it all.
I don't drink knitting artisan.
Yeah, a little dash of whiskey
Did
would
you
help.
get my email?
Prickly Pear, let's be honest. Everything she does is truly odd.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think I got it.
Okay.
All right. This is so stupid.
Carolyn, did you get my email? No. I sent you an email with a picture. She got that box today, and there's proof of delivery. Right there.
Christiane, do you know anything about my package?
You still didn't get it? It went to your old apartment.
I know. I think they took it.
Shut up.
I don't know. I don't have the tracking.
Here, I'll check it right now. But
When you
White
get a
Angel
chance.
got.
No. When you get a chance.
No, I have it up because I was tracking White Angels because she was supposed to get it today and she did. And I haven't heard from her, but it's
I think they're taking my packages and my mail.
Another one who hasn't gotten their package.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, sorry. So the package says is proof of delivery. I have the proof of delivery, White Angel.
Oh, did she not get it?
She said that she's not in town and she'll check when she gets back. But I think that there was such a big deal made about it before that I need to make.
Is there anyone home that can check? Is there anyone home at the house? When will you be home, White Angel? Tomorrow?
They always have such a patronizing tone.
Anything about you traveling?
Listen to this shit.
Questioning whether you were traveling or not. I just know it's been delivered because there's proof of delivery. And since you come on here and called me a liar in public, I need to make this public that it was delivered. And
She called her a liar?
if you open the box, then I expect you to pay for it. If you're not going to accept it, then I expect you to not open the box and send it straight back to me.
She's one nasty bitch.
Either way,
I don't think she called her a liar at all. She was obviously just worried about getting it.
She just kept saying, please send me the tracking number.
Right.
No, White Angel was not in response to that. You called me a liar first in an email, and you tortured me on here every time I came up to sell.
Oh, in an email.
Made sure everybody read it.
Tortured her.
So please,
Okay.
I
just want to interrupt.
Jeez.
The fundraiser committee, and I'm going to remove any comments in the chat in regards to anything other than the fundraiser that we're doing for our community. So that's where it's going to be. So don't put comments in the chat about anything else but what we're focused on here tonight to benefit the community. Okay? Otherwise,
In other words, let's shut her up. Wow.
To benefit the channel.
Wow. I mean, maybe White Angel, because I do remember actually when she first came onto her channel, she was way behind in the chat and she was getting herself confused, and it was obviously causing a few problems for Merb and her crew. And I mean, you don't know anything obviously about her, right? Maybe she's just not that great with techie stuff. She gets herself mixed up. Maybe she was just overly anxious about this. You don't know. But the way that we heard Christiane speaking to her when, you know, a few weeks ago when she was first calling her out, there was no need for that tone. And there's what you just notice from both Merb and obviously Christiane, just this really patronizing, dismissive tone they have whenever they address White Angel, you know?
Well, they've completely turned their backs on White Angel and sided with Christiane. And I've noticed some of White Angel's comments recently, and I'm not too sure that she's really still there with Merb, so to speak, as she is just being present.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Yeah, when was this? This video
night.
from? Okay. So we don't know if White Angel got back and found it yet, right? The package.
Not yet.
Well, I hope she gets out of that channel.
Well, like I said, I don't no more believe in the man in the moon than that Christiane mailed that, and it's just gotten to her. That bitch just mailed that this week, and it just got there.
Yeah. Every chance.
Shit. Mess ain't been floating around out there for a month. In freaking Vancouver. She just makes shit up.
Because she got a reputation for that kind of thing then, has she?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hey, Pam.
Well, yeah, because she told me she bought me a caboodle and that it was stuck in transit. Then it came back to the post office. They were sending it out again. Same shit. Same shit. She had the exact same stories about the stuff that she sent to me. And then I sent her something, and she said the neighbor got it. I had a picture of it where it was delivered, and she said that was the neighbor's steps. That she never got it.
Wow. Hey, London.
So, I mean, who knows? And then there was that comment on Merb's channel from Senrisa where she had ordered cookbooks from Christiane and they had never came. Then you heard Elle saying hers didn't come, and Christiane saying she sent them to her old address. That was just a little bit convenient. She's a whole ass scam.
St. Elmo's. Is Christiane the same one on Natasha's a couple of years ago? Yeah, I think so, right?
Yep. Unfortunately.
Her packages are like lost socks in the wash.
That's about right. All right, I gotta get off here. I gotta find something to eat so I can take this medicine.
Yeah,
but
you need
thank
medicine.
You for letting me come up.
You're welcome.
See y'all later.
See you later. Okay, guys, what else has been going on this week while I'm in semi YouTube drama mode? There's got to be some more shit. And then I shall maybe talk a bit about what's coming up true crime wise here. And there's a link for anyone else that wants it. Anyone that'd like to come up, that has any anything to say on anything? Give me a sec, guys. I'm just looking for a link. That's Hell to the Nose latest live. Carrie says, I'm surprised Bam hasn't crawled out of the woodwork yet. No, there's no way in any dimension she's going to make 30,000. Nope. Yeah, she'll be covering that. Apparently. Oh, did you, St. Elmo's? Let me see. Some drama above. Oh, do you mean whether Christiane was the same Christiane that was in Natasha's a few years ago? Yeah, she was. Is that the comment you mean? Prickly Pear was behind. Cool, Lola. Tiny Trees. Does she have many storage bins? Can you imagine how many totes Mer must have for all the junk she gets? Floor to ceiling. Suzanne says, Carrie, intense embarrassment and humiliation. Her other channel was there if she wanted to. Carrie says she definitely doesn't have the support she used to have. I do wish the best for Bam, guys. Yeah, with respect mostly. That's the thing. I mean, there's obviously a few pretty hurt people right now over all that happened, and like I said before, that's only something really that Bam can resolve, right? Even if that's possible. I don't know if it is. And again, that's held to the nose link if you want to help her out. And again, she has no idea I'm linking this in here. Laurie, Merv was on Long Crime. I was there. I said in chat, please don't give Mummy Ramblings and personal info. She went crazy. Yeah, please don't give Mummy Ramblings any personal info. I'm amazed she's even seen your comment, right? Because in Long Crime, the chat would be crazy. Hey, Tracy. Oh, that's cool, with respect. Appreciate you being in here. We've not really don't think we've had any trolls at all today, which is good. I agree, Laurie, yeah. Hey, Michelle Barrow. Yeah, prickly pear. Just think about all the good people that used to be in her community that are not there now. That she has tried to portray as being a part of some enemy within that had conspired to take her down. All these evil people. Rosebud says, I agree with Natasha. I don't think this case with Merv will ever make it to court. She's going to get as much from her community and then say it wasn't enough, so she will not go through with it and pay. Oh, hey, Lady Witch. How are you? Knitting Artisan. If she doesn't respond, she loses by default. I imagine most of you guys will have heard Hell to the Nose last couple of lives, but if any of you guys haven't, you should go and check it out. Heather and Ivy Lynn are superb up there. Rabid, if Merb takes it all the way and loses, then that opens the door for everybody that Merb has struck. Yep. And the eternal victim can't have that, right? Yeah, Ninarzan. To see the big picture, you have to back away and take in a much bigger picture outside the echo chamber, for sure. Thanks, Carrie. Yeah, there's Hell to the Nose channel, guys. Good evening to you, Welsh lady. Can you imagine Rosebud if she lost her channel? Hmm. Yeah, prickly pear. So either way, she's done. If she loses because the need to be right is too big, then she will implode her channel. Yeah, her insatiable desire to win at all costs could be her outdoing. Okay, I just want to show you guys a really funny clip. I don't normally show funny shit, but This just randomly came in my feed the other day, which had me laughing, so let's have some light relief, shall we? Cheryl's here. Cheryl's at work and can't chat, but busted in to say hi and hope everyone is having a fabulous Friday. TFI Friday. Hope your day flies by there, Cheryl. Okay, so this is hilarious. This is a clip from a news channel where it's just a short clip from a news channel where they switch here back to the news presenter, and one of the girls that's working there is at the photocopier, I think, and then she just suddenly notices that she's on camera, right? And the way she deals with this moment of noticing that she's there on camera is just it's brilliant. This is something you might want to see 2 or 3 times, or I'll play it a few times. um, this is someone who made everything 100 times worse than it ever could have been. If she had done precisely nothing, she would never have went viral on YouTube.
Came out good, so hopefully I'll have the same luck.
Students can register for the lottery starting tomorrow, and registration is open until Friday. The UAA will notify the winners of the lottery by Monday, December 15th, and vouchers can then be picked up from Tuesday through Thursday. Now, students with more than 90 credit hours have the best chance of getting tickets, but everyone is welcome to sign up. Live from the newsroom, Kara Minelli, WUFT News.
Thanks, Kara.
Oh, God.
Came out good, so hopefully I'll have the same.
5 more hours to go, Cheryl. It'll fly by. It's so it's so ridiculous. It almost feels like an intentional skit, but it is real. Oh, bless her.
Same luck.
Students can register for the lottery starting tomorrow, and registration is open until Friday. The UAA will notify the winners of the lottery by Monday, December 15th, and vouchers can then be picked up from...
So she freezes like a rabbit in the headlights when she notices that she's on camera, right? She's obviously, there's a camera just up from her, I think, right? And it takes her about, I don't know, 5 seconds to compute and decide how to handle this situation. And her decision wasn't the best, right? And you can even see the newscaster obviously notices it from the corner of her eye on the monitors, and she's pissing herself.
Tuesday through Thursday. Now, students with more than 90 credit hours have the best chance of getting tickets, but everyone is welcome to sign up. Live from the newsroom, Kara Minelli, WUFT News.
Thanks, Kara.
Oh, God. I know that's exceptionally random, but you just have to share things like that. That looks like it was an old clip as well. I mean, that looks like it's way back in almost the late 90s or early 2000s. I wonder if she knows she's semi-YouTube famous. And then she even makes the situation worse after just dropping to her knees behind the photocopier. She then decides to crawl out just to double check. And you see her face, you know, down in the corner there. Oh, it's a rabbit hole, Narzan. YouTube's dangerous that way, you know, if you see a few funny videos or interesting videos, then YouTube tries to decide for you that for the next 6 months of your life on YouTube, you want to watch nothing else but the same kind of video, right? So you gotta be careful. With respect, Haswan. Okay, perfect. Oops. Okay, hopefully you guys can see this. Wow. Can you imagine the utter shock and confusion? He must have been going through that. His entire world just explodes. Oh God. That was fantastic. Great find. Okay, so I need to get going now, guys. I may possibly come on later on for a part 2. I don't know. See. But yeah, maybe I'll be able to talk a little bit more about some true crime that I want to cover soon. Specifically, more on the Delphi case for sure. Some of you guys may have seen that I've been working on a presentation for that, going through the affidavit with some graphics on a map, which I think can be useful as a resource for people. And I got interested in the Jesse Kurzewski case and trial recently. And I know it's the trial's ended and she's been found guilty and sentenced, but still one that I want to cover. It's interesting, that one to me. You may have heard of it as the eye drops murder case. It's particularly horrendous what it appears she did to this woman that she was looking after, and officially what she did, because she's been found guilty, right? But it's very interesting watching back her one of the, I think it was the last police interview that she had. I think she had a few before that, but the one that was shown at the start of the trial was the last final interview, I think, or one of the last interviews while she was still free before she was charged and in prison. And she was seemingly wholly unaware that she was such a serious suspect at that point. And she's in the police interview room with her own mother, who I think didn't have knowledge of what her daughter had done. And I know some people that have watched the trial have strong suspicion on her. So that's another aspect of the case to look at. It's not obviously one of the big cases, but it's doesn't mean it's not interesting. And it's interesting some of the testimony that we get from the boyfriend that Jesse was with at the time, and from a friend of the woman that she apparently killed. Cool, Queen. Yeah, that's the thing, you know, there's a whole bunch of cases out there that have, you know, gone to trial and they've been finalized that we don't know about. And it's always interesting going back and looking into them. True crime is all about, you know, diving into the human psyche, isn't it? So that's always going to be there, regardless of the outcome. All right, guys, I better shut up and get moving here. All right, thanks everyone as always for coming in. Hope everyone enjoys the weekend that's coming up, and I might see you guys later on. So take care for now.